Okay guys, we are now down to 0% battery, 0 kilometers of range left. I'm getting a bit nervous because we have 11 kilometers to go. Hey guys, Chris here. In this video, we are doing the Norwegian High-Speed Run in the Audi Q4 E-Tron 50 Quattro. The Norwegian High-Speed Run is a battle against the clock over a route that is 615 kilometers, and the point of the test is to cover that distance as quickly as possible. At the end of the video, we will be putting this car into a chart to see how it compares to the competition. The better the time, the higher the position. And what will actually determine how well this car will perform today, that is the range we will be able to get from 100% down to maybe even 0% battery. We will see how low we will dare to go today. What charger do we have to stop to? What's the speed the charger will give us? And will we have any charging issues? Will the battery be warm enough considering it's only 4 degrees Celsius outside? And how low consumption will this car be able to deliver today? All of those things combined will determine how quickly this car, well, completes today's task. And as I said, conditions are, it's getting cold outside, 4 degrees Celsius, but it is dry. So guys, we're just gonna charge here to 100%. We're gonna be done in 25 minutes and I'll see you guys on the road. We have now covered the first section of 4-lane motorway. We've covered 133 kilometers, 24.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers is the consumption thus far. And guys, take a look to the left here. This is the beautiful fjord we pass, well, while moving into the 2-lane section of this road. So for you guys who are new to this video format, the Norwegian High-Speed Run, on our way from Oslo to Kristiansand, the distance on 4-lane motorway is about, is it like 50, 60%, 70% maybe? I think about 2/3 of the way down and up is on 4-lane motorway, and the rest is on 2-lane roads like this. This is the furthest or the longest section of Norway with patches of motorway where you can go, you know, at a relatively high average speed. You can see the speed limit here is 90 kilometers an hour, and the speed limit on the 4-lane motorways are mostly 100 or 110. So that's why this is called the Norwegian High-Speed Run. But okay, the weather today, still dry. I think we're maybe gonna hit some showers when we get to Kristiansand. And also the wind, on our way down to this point, we've had a crosswind from the west of about 4 meters per second. But we are now moving southwest, so we should, be getting headwinds. So possibly that consumption is going to rise. We're at 56% battery, and according to the car, we have 172 kilometers of range left. And we're navigated to our turnaround point, which is 173 kilometers away. But interestingly enough, the car's estimating we're going to arrive there at the train station in Kristiansand with minus 20% state of charge, which is a bit weird. But as per usual, when we move into this section of a mixture of 4-lane and 2-lane motorways, the speed limit is lower, of course, meaning the consumption will drop quite considerably. So I'm pretty confident that we will actually be able to go the whole way to the train station and then possibly back to the lightning charters in Lillesand, but that's what we're going to have to do. So, we're going to have to find the right strategy to complete this as quickly as possible. And also the temperature's up a little bit. We've hit like 9 degrees Celsius, almost 10 degrees Celsius today, so it's relatively mild. This is it. We are now in Kristiansand. We just exited the E18 main road, and we're going to take a left in this roundabout for, well, all you people who haven't seen this series of videos before. For you people who, well, you guys who have been following the channel for a while and seen these videos, you would probably recognize this place. Though they are doing a lot of new construction here on the right side. That looks nice, those buildings that they're going to put up here. So it's going to be nice, just to continue on following that progression. And check this out, guys. This is a black Ioniq 5. You don't see too many of those. I think it looks pretty cool. Black with the silver trim. That does not look bad at all. And also, guys, look at this. This is the augmented reality and the head-up display in the Q4. This is one of the best head-up displays in any car I have ever driven. You know, these MEB platform head-up displays. I'm usually not a huge fan of head-up displays because I just find them redundant, especially new cars with these great digital gauge clusters. Having, you know, that extra information in the screen, usually I don't find that very useful. Especially, you know, considering the resolution of how good these digital gauge clusters are. Some of these head-up displays are just blurry and yeah, don't offer much. I don't like a lot of them, but the one here in the MEB platform cars, yeah, is pretty nice with the clear display and you know, the huge graphics. But okay, guys, timer 3 hours and 5 minutes, consumption 22.6 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And we are at 4% battery. I think we're just going to be able to just make it back to the Ionity chargers in Lillesand. We passed there with about 9% state of charge, but we do have a headwind on our way up here. So I think we're just going to be able to get there. We're probably going to be down to 0% state of charge and down below the bottom buffer. So I would not recommend anybody doing that, but I think we're just going to be able to make it. But range today is a bit disappointing. We covered 311 kilometers. So yeah, you guys, we're just gonna stop the timer here because this red light, we were standing here for a while now. Usually we stop the timer here because this is just dead time, not spent for anything. But yeah, okay, we're gonna start up the timer. There we go again. So I don't know, we didn't save that much time, but we saved a little bit of time. And these intersections are always a little bit tricky where you have the crossing, so you have to be aware. And also, at least here in Norway, you do have you have to yield for the traffic that comes from the right when you meet up in an intersection like this. But okay, guys, crossing my fingers that we will be able to make it back to the Ionity chargers in Lillesand, meaning only one charging session. I think if we stop here, we're gonna have to do 2 charging sessions. So I'm just gonna YOLO it. I know that I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it this time. Okay, guys, we are now down to 0% battery, 0 kilometers of range left. I'm getting a bit nervous because we have 11 kilometers to go. Are we gonna make it? Oh, I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit bad about YOLOing this. Maybe I'm regretting this, but this is weird. I want to show you guys this. Look at this. If we go into the route planner here, the car's showing we're gonna arrive with 28% battery. What? That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, something's wrong with the calibration of either this car, the navigation system, or I don't know, because these route planners and Audis are often very accurate, but this is just weird. 28% battery, 0% battery? Yeah, that makes no sense, but okay. Crossing my fingers that we will be able to make it, even though, yeah, I'm kind of nervous now. 9.9 kilometers go. Whew. Okay, yes. We are now exiting, keeping as much momentum as possible on the off-ramp here. Luckily, we have this large Range Rover, so we can, you know, utilize the slipstream. I'm just kidding, guys. I know it's not that much. We had nice distance, but yes, we made it. We made it. Holy macaroni. Oh, yeah, this was a bit nerve-wracking. I mean, going down to 0% while having 10 kilometers of range left and it being damp. I mean, we have a little bit of showers, not too bad. But yeah, it's nerve-wracking, guys. But okay, we're gonna go around here and then we're gonna connect to this charger. There we go. And consumption 22.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. As you guys know, 0% battery left. So we're going to put the car into park. I'm going to turn around the camera here. And here we're going to use my E-Tron charging services card. Okay. And I think we're going to go to 80%. I think that's going to be enough because we should have a tailwind on our way back. So we're going to connect here. Okay. That's nice. And I have to find my charging card. This is the one. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so this being the MEB platform car, it should be relatively quick to initialize. Though I'm curious that since we drained so much power out of the battery, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. Did they, oh no. So I'm swapping cards now. Did they just, oh no. Oh no, they deactivated my card because this is from my old E-Tron, and I asked them to, oh my God, I have to do this off camera. Stop the clock, guys. Okay, we are finally charging. This was a bit stressful. So what happened is that I usually charge with my E-Tron charging services card. I got this when I purchased my E-Tron 55 last year. So when you buy any of these cars that are owners in the Ionity charging network, you get like a 12-month free subscription service and you get super cheap charging. 1.85 kroners per kilowatt hour. Super, super cheap. But what happened is that this only lasts for 12 months, you know, the free subscription service. After that, you have to pay a monthly fee. So I got a notice or a message, an email from E-Tron Charging Services if I wanted to renew my card or if I wanted to cancel it. If I wanted to renew it, I had to pay, you know, the monthly fee like for a year. But I have my new E-Tron GT that also comes with a new card and a 12-month subscription for free. So I wrote them an email. I said, yes, I would like to cancel this, but I do have my new E-Tron. Could you just, you know, transfer that to this card? And they're like, oh, we're going to process your order. Thank you for emailing us. And well, they just canceled it. They didn't renew it. I haven't heard anything back from them. I didn't think about this because they sent me an email like, oh, we're going to process your order. We will let you know when something happens. They just canceled it. So E-Tron charging services, if you're watching this, yeah, you gotta call me because this is not the way to do it. I sent you an email, told you what I wanted to do, and you just, yeah, you're gonna fix it. You didn't fix it. You just canceled this. So yeah, I tried calling them. It's Saturday. They're only open on weekdays. So what I had to do is that I had to, you know, find my Ionity app. And for some reason, my email address isn't registered anymore. I went to through my Gmail and I'm like, this is the email that's attached to my Ionity charging account. Well, I wasn't able to, well, log in with that email. So I don't know what's going on there. So I had to register a new account and then, you know, put in my card information, and then finally we are charging. So I stopped the timer because this is just something that really wouldn't happen if you just planned a trip or had the proper charging card. This is like, yeah, really strange and shouldn't happen. So as soon as, you know, everything was done, I started the timer again. So yeah, I think that's just fair because this test isn't about, you know, me having issues with my service, but I still want to let you guys know on camera. But charging, while not having the E-Tron charging services card or any other charging services card that comes with one of the makers of the owners here at the Ionity, is super expensive. 8 kronor and 40 öre for charging. So if we're going to charge here to 80%, which I think we're going to do, it's going to cost us 517 kronor. That is insane. So I hope I can, well, charge that against my my E-Tron charging services card, because this really isn't my fault. I gave them proper notice and they said, yeah, we're going to fix it. You guys didn't fix it. So yeah, I'm going to have to do that next week. But okay, guys, we're going to charge to 80% here. We're already at 12%. So this is going relatively quickly, and we're charging at 125 kilowatts. Welcome back to our starting point or our end point, whatever you want to call it. Welcome to the end of the video where we're going to reveal the results. And if you've been watching throughout the whole video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So please drop a thumbs up, a like on the video down below if you haven't already. And also, if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell if you like the content. Thank you very much. But okay, we are right here with 1% battery. Consumption 22.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. That is not bad. And just before I reveal the actual time, these sports seats are actually not bad. I had these sports seats in my E-Tron 55, but after a few hours on the road, I found them too hard in the cushion. I would get, you know, a little bit pain in my bottom. This seat though, yeah, it has enough cushion. You know, been in the car for throughout the whole day basically. And yeah, feel nothing in my body. Though lumbar support could be better. And also this car on the road, The wind noise is quite nicely suppressed. This has the double glazed windows and also tire noise. I've driven the Q4 earlier on Bridgestone tires, and yeah, those were quite noisy. These are much more quiet. But okay guys, you're here at the end of the video because you want to know the time. So the Audi Q4 E-Tron 50 Quattro completed the Norwegian High-Speed Run under today's conditions in 7 hours flat. 7 hours flat. And looking at the chart down below, that is not a bad time at all, considering, you know, the temperature we had today, between 4 and 9 degrees Celsius, and also the weather. So mostly dry weather, but you know, around Kristiansand we actually had rain weather. It was quite wet, so not bad. And also considering we had quite strong, you know, tailwinds on our way down and headwind on our way up. Though traffic was not an issue today at all. This being Saturday, traffic, yeah, was almost non-existent. So I think this car's performance wasn't bad. You can see that from our charging session. We actually charged to 85%. And charging time was 45 minutes, so a little bit on the long side. So when this car comes with an update with improved charging speed, that time will be much shorter. So guys, let me know what you think about the results of the Q4 E-Tron 50 Quattro today. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.